Breaking news. The Baltimore Ravens have made some big changes that have divided opinions among fans and have blown up the internet in the last few hours. I have my opinion on this, and I want to hear yours at the end of this video. Before I tell you the first bombshell news story of the day, make sure you've already hit the like button if you've been a Ravens fan for over 20 years. It's great to see fans of all ages. Now let's get to the point. I'm already counting down to the game against the Chiefs. It will definitely be a game to start this season off on the right foot, but I'll talk more about that in a bit. Now pay attention. The Baltimore Ravens are making moves to stay in compliance with the salary cap, and they're not slowing down. After restructuring the contract of our star linebacker Roquan Smith earlier this week, the Ravens front office has taken a step forward. According to ESPN's Field Yates, the team also restructured the contracts of defensive tackle Nnamdi Madubuike, formerly known as Justin Madubuike, and legendary kicker Justin Tucker. In total, these moves freed up $9.3 million in salary cap space, putting the Ravens not only under the salary cap, but also giving them some breathing room. Now let's break this down a bit. Last week, the Ravens were roughly $3.8 million over the cap when you factored in everything. Contracts, injured reserve, practice squad, you name it. Fast forward to today, and with these smart restructures, the Ravens are well under the cap by about $3.725 million. That's a significant shift and a testament to the front office's strategic planning. General Manager Eric DaCosta hinted at this during a recent press conference, saying, "At some point, we're going to have to make some moves in the coming days and weeks, and we're planning for all of that. We'll be cap compliant and we'll have at least some money to spend if a player is available that we think will help us be the best team we can be." So what does this mean for the team? Well, with about $3.725 million to play with, DaCosta has some flexibility if the right opportunity presents itself. Whether it's a mid-season signing or adding depth at a crucial position, the Ravens are in a position to make those moves without breaking the bank. But, and this is a big but, that cap space is limited. So while we're in a better position, don't expect any major changes, at least not yet. As we approach Thursday's season opener against the Chiefs, it's clear that the front office is doing everything it can to ensure the team is in the best position possible, both on the field and in the books. These restructurings show just how committed the Ravens are to remaining competitive while managing the cap wisely. So, Ravens fans, what do you think of these latest moves? Are you confident in how the front office is handling our cap situation? Do you think there's another big change on the horizon? Or are we done for now? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Now let's talk about what's on everyone's mind. The Ravens offense in year 2 under Todd Monken. With the season opener just days away, Monken is ready to unveil the much-anticipated 2024 offense against the Chiefs, and the excitement is palpable. After all, the changes we've seen in both the scheme and personnel since last season are nothing short of intriguing. This offense is poised to take off, and Ravens fans, it's going to be a wild ride. Last season, we faced the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game, a game that ended in a heartbreaking 17-10 loss. But this year, things are different. The Ravens didn't have Derrick Henry, the two-time rushing champion, when we faced Kansas City back in January. Mark Andrews, one of our key offensive weapons, was also just a shell of himself, still recovering from ankle surgery. But now, both Henry and Andrews are healthy and ready to make a significant impact. Imagine this. Lamar Jackson, a two-time MVP, paired with Derrick Henry in the backfield. That's thunder and lightning coming at you, and it's a combination that can stress any defense in the league. Add to that a healthy Mark Andrews, the emerging talent of Isaiah Likely, and the dangerous threats at wide receiver like Zay Flowers and Rashad Bateman. It's a lineup that promises to give defensive coordinators nightmares. Monken knows the expectations are high, but he's embracing the pressure. He's been handed the keys to the Ravens' offense, and he's ready to prove that he's the right man for the job. They assigned you to run the Baltimore Ravens offense, and you want to do a great job, Monken said. You want everybody to feel like they made the right decision. So, when it's not good enough and it's your job, it's freaking hard. This isn't Monken's first rodeo. He's been in the trenches before, most notably as the offensive coordinator for the Georgia Bulldogs, where year 2 under his guidance was nothing short of magical. The Bulldogs won the first of back-to-back national championships, and during his final season, they averaged a jaw-dropping 40.7 points per game. Monken knows how to maximize talent, and he's confident that year 2 in Baltimore could bring similar success. One of the key factors contributing to this confidence is the continuity within the offense. Last season, the Ravens finished 6th in total offense and 4th in scoring, but it was the second half of the season where they really hit their stride. From week 7 through 17, the Ravens were putting up at least 30 points in 8 out of 10 games, averaging 34 points per game. That's the kind of explosive offense Monken wants to see right from the start this year. However, there's no denying the sting of that AFC Championship loss to the Chiefs. The Ravens' offense sputtered after the first quarter, scoring only 3 points the rest of the way. Monken isn't dwelling on that game, but he's learned from it. He knows that when the offense doesn't perform, it's on him. "I'm human," Monken said. "Like anybody, you want to perform at the highest level. When that doesn't show itself, you're frustrated, you're disappointed, you move on, but trust me, you never forget." This year, Monken has a clear vision of what he wants to see from the Ravens offense. It's about being more consistent, making fewer mistakes, and having more answers to blitz packages. His 6 main principles are simple but crucial. Don't turn the ball over, be explosive, score touchdowns in the red zone, excel on third down, avoid lost yardage plays, and have a quarterback who can make off-schedule plays. Having a whole off-season with the same words, same schemes, is important, said Pro Bowl center Tyler Linderbaum. Coming back with the same coordinator is huge. You understand why he does things in certain situations. We have that now. The addition of Derrick Henry to the backfield is also a game changer. Henry is a proven commodity, a workhorse running back who can dominate a game and force defenses to change their entire strategy. Seeing Henry and Jackson on the practice field together has the entire team buzzing with excitement. Just seeing Derrick on the practice field, we have a sense of why he's been the best running back in the league for quite some time, Linderbaum said. As linemen, we're excited for the responsibility of blocking for him. Monken feels a deep responsibility to make all these pieces work together seamlessly. He's a coach who's constantly evolving, always looking for ways to improve and stay ahead of the curve. "I'm better today than I was yesterday," Monken said. "I'm better this year than I was last year." You try to continue to evolve. You try to stay ahead of the curve as best you can. How you present it to the players, what your players are best at, how you streamline things so they understand it. As we head into the season opener, Monken knows that the time for preparation is over. It's time to deliver results. The game plan is ready, the players are prepared, and now it's all about execution. "I feel good about where we're at," Monken said. "We'll see, but it's time to go play." So, Ravens fans, what are your thoughts? Are you excited to see how this revamped offense performs under Monken in year 2? Do you think the addition of Derrick Henry will be the key to unlocking the full potential of this offense? Drop your comments below. I'd love to hear what you think. Go Ravens!